One, two, three. Sounds good. You know, I don't think I have much to do other than that's turned on. My pure ref, it's a bit off. Hate when it does that. Well, maybe it wasn't off at all. Maybe I just up, up, up. How do I write this one? This one can go under. Oh, yeah, just go under it, right? Nope. Let's go here. That's right. I didn't make a cutout for it. Yeah, I think this will work. I don't think it's clipping anything obvious. Right. Just leave it there. Maybe it wasn't off at all. I just now noticed it. Anywho, hit this. Turn this off. I need to make a shortcut command to toggle that. And a 1 and a 2, and I think we are good. Let's back out of this page. Close that out. Close that out. Okay, I think we're good. Nope, wrong button. This button. This button. Here I am. All right. Let's get to it. Pure ref. Where are you? There's my pure ref. Back at this again. I spent a lot of time last time on the helmet. I think it's I keep wanting to say pickled something from Team Fortress 2, the hat that the medic wears back in the early days. Let's see, you could use another clamp there. I think I can just duplicate this. Maybe here. Yeah, we'll do that one. Grab this. Oops. If it'll let me. Grab that. Grab that. All of this. Let's just extrude this a little bit. Pull it back in. Grab this. Deselect that. Delete that. Voila. Double. I can either extrude it or scale. I think I want to. Let's do both. Let's see how it looks like. Scale, polygroup all. Can I do a quick close? I can. It won't look right. Maybe just bridge the edges manually. Click, click. Increase. Oh man, it's so laggy. Must be my everything. My license. My boolean. My dynamic subdivision could be causing the lag too. Do that. Grab this again. Go here. I can either scale it from the gizmo or maybe inflate it by 10. Yeah, let's do that one. It's quite laggy. What else do I have running? Nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, yeah, I'll just leave it there. So this is a bit more... Oops. I was gonna say square, but maybe that's okay. Rectangular shape. To add the little crisscross shape there, what I have in mind, let's do an inset. I like that. Nope, not that. Insets and legacy. So something like this, actually. I think I have it highlighted. Something like this. Mask that, invert that. Scooch, scooch, scooch. Crease. Now, I can do it. I think I can do it this way. If I do that, crease the edges. Well, no, not crease the edges. How about just... Can I bevel it? Yeah, I can. It'll look gross. Let me add one more edge loop. That would should fix it. Bevel. I guess one more here. I could just manually sculpt it in. I'll do that. I'll just manually sculpt it in. Overthinking this. Undo all of that. Blah, 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 blah. Right. Apply. Nope. Actually, wait. Except for the center part. This little squiggly thing here. Shrink. Ooh, make it straight. Come on. Shrink, 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 shrink. Crease. Oh, wait, maybe that's what I could have done too. Nope, that's not how I... Just grab this and just slightly pull it up. The gold's throwing me off. The gold's throwing me off. Okay, another idea I just realized. Grab this. No, that wouldn't work. Unless... yeah, that should work. Quick. Can I do a quick crease? Nope. Let me see, how does it look like if I just slightly punch it in? No, punch it out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm overthinking this. I should have just subdivided a few times, add the crease in, and move on. But here I'm trying to find a much cleaner method of doing it. Wait, should I be doing that? Ah! never mind. Let's just do that. Bulge that out a bit, crease it. I really want to do the bevel method. The bevel, if it'll let me, is maybe it will. Gosh, it's gnarly. Gross. Okay. We'll leave that little square bulging out, and I'll just sculpt in the little crease. Overthinking it. Could be a good thing or a bad thing. Anywho, let me get back to my usual thing where I just monologue my thoughts and stuff as I 3D model. That's the point of it all. I'm also texting underneath the camera where you can't see. My good friend checking up on me. Oh, right. I don't know about you guys. I just finally got over my weird throat sickness. Maybe it was strep throat, but my strep throat quote did not look anything like what Google Images showed me, so it may not have been strep throat. Just weird. I don't know. Just felt like I had a canker sore. It hurt to swallow, but after maybe 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks so far, it's finally gone. That's good. Throat is much better now. And my friend, she's been having, well, I think she's good now. She would wake up randomly at night, feeling nauseous, vomiting too. But luckily she was able to go back to sleep afterward. Those are the most annoying sickness to have if you are waking up in the middle of the night and then you're just stuck. Like, I feel horrible, and then you can't sleep. And then by the time you wake up to go to work or school, you're like, I'm a zombie. Your body's all achy. That's the worst. How's your nausea-ness? If that's even a word. Okay, back to this overlooked piece I'm trying to model. Hey, what's up, Vicky? Hello, hello. I don't know if you just popped in right as I was talking about my strep throats, throat sickness I just overcame finally after 2.5 weeks. Hopefully you're not sick over there. Hopefully you are healthy, dude. Right, let me... Man, it's so laggy. Let me Ooh, what's that? What happened here? Undynamics. Everything. Do that. You just popped in. I'm glad you could pop in. Okay, undo that. Unsubdiv everything. That might free up. Might make things less laggy. The helmet, I'll leave it there. Got any plans for the weekend? Have you done a lot so far? Feeling more... What's the word? More excited for next stream? How does it feel to stream once again? Or I should say, if you have the time for it. I did a short stream today, but I had to cut it short. Short stream. Cut short. Yeah. I know what you mean. What is considered a short stream for you, time-wise? I've been trying to maybe at least shoot for 1 hour. 1 hour and at least something good within the 1 hour. Guess it just depends on how well I can plan out my agenda, the schedule for the stream. You know, more organized type of deal. This one, why is it doing that? Why? Oh, okay, I know why. Grab this. This piece is just floating here in space. Okay, back to this. Back to this. An hour and a half-ish. Okay. That's good. That is considered short to you. To me, I say that's a good amount. Plenty. Okay, I'll do this. Maybe this might fit. Ooh, no. Actually, yes. Let's do that. Okay, no, don't do that. Apply. I think there's a feature here under crease polygroup. You've done any Dota lately today? Crease polygroup. Bevel. Undo. If I do this. What happened? Okay, uncrease all. We'll start with that. Whatever I crease, it should bevel for me. Alright. Bevel. This shouldn't be complicated. Crease that. Goodness. I feel like there's an easier way of doing it. I should not get hung up on this little belt clip here. Do that, inset that. That's not how it looks like though. Maybe kind of, sort of. You like being able to stream again? Oh, good. Yeah, it's good to actually chat with the viewers, socialize, stuff like that. What am I modeling right now? This little creature from Magic of the Gathering. Let's see. I'll show you the whole card. Well, this is the whole card. It's a combat courier, is what it's called. By Alex Bronwyn. I think I have it set up where if you type in... Yeah. Huh, okay. Combat courier. just a little mech bot. And if you type in exclamation ref, I think I have it set to go to her page, her link, if you want to see more of her artwork. Yeah, just one day I decided to go through the Magic the Gathering card library page. Just going through the artifacts card, whichever looked cool to me. I saved the images, stuck it in the folder, and then I went through and looked at the artists who drew them up. Then I found their email address and sent them a nice little message saying, hey, I stream, I like your artwork, can I 3D model this? And she's like, yeah, go for it, as long as I comply with Wizard of the Coast, the card company people. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'll do it. And I'll be sure to plug her social whenever I can. My take on art collaboration. And that's not what I'm looking for. I think I did this before and it didn't look right, or I did something. Am I into it? I enjoyed the game, but I have actually never went out of my way to buy the cards and build a deck. I have a friend who did get into it, and they spent a large amount of money into it. They were kind of like, oh my god, what have I done? But they had fun with it. I hope they did. But the most I've done, I played it years ago. There was, I guess, a software where you can just build a deck and play with people online. If you want to have the full experience, you can download the images, and it will plug the images into the card so you can see it as you play. But I was okay with how it looked like there, or as is. Did I click it? Click it. There. This will have to do for now in a pinch. But yeah, I like the whole concept behind it. And how the F do people keep track of what is what? Ah, yes. To my understanding, there are a lot of cards, a lot of, I don't want to say booster packs, but a different theme. I'm not a Magic the Gathering fan, so I'm butchering this. But there's lots of expansion packs. Yeah, lots of theme packs, and you just build a deck out of it. Each of the expansion packs kind of has their own niche at the time. And yeah. How do you keep track? Well, I don't know. I do know there were some very overpowered cards in the very, very early generation that they sell for an absurd amount of money if you were to acquire those cards. There, I did it. That took longer than it should have, but oh my goodness. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Let me grab this, do that. I think I can poof it out a bit. I do this, tilts, and then poof, poof, poof. Okay. And I guess playing it in tournaments, playing it with friends, your friends will see, oh, that's a cool card you got there. What expansion pack did you get it from? And that's, I guess that's one way to keep track of what card is what. Oh, right. After messaging Alex, she sent me like her nice full resolution image. So that was another nice thing to do when you just randomly message people and say, hey, hello. And then, you know, some people will reciprocate. They'll be nice too. So, I'll do the corner designing later. All of that. Let me just do a quick save. I didn't even change the color. Oops. I highlighted the wrong one. This one, this one, this one. So, what do you like about this particular card design? Anything mech, robotic, you know, shape to it, and also something that I want to practice on. So I saw these little scroll work ornate designs on there, and I want to, okay, I think I'm ready to try it out. So I'm not there yet, but let me duplicate this off and I'll do a quick doodle. That I want to practice dabbling on that. And everything else kind of seemed like, okay, I think I already know what I can make in ZBrush and the software. Let me see if I can, you know, kind of like I'm giving myself an exam. Like, can I do this part? In my head, yes. When it comes time to doing it, well, we'll just see. It just feels like, okay, this is a good fun project that I could tackle on. Okay, so where's that little scroll work? So corner here. If I remembered my videos correctly. Where's my, let me get my tablet. I might have much more precision. Ah, it's dusty. Eee. I need to wipe it on the cat or the carpet. I need to clean my house too, seeing that much dust there. Tablet, activate. So the video I saw is like you do a comma curve. Oh, wait. I can't have it stack on top of each other like that. I believe it's morph target, and if I do store, and I draw again, it'll be on that same layer. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. Hang on. Back that up. What was it? I thought it was... Oh, thick skin. If I turn that on, I think it stays... Oh, that's not it either. I thought it was morph target. Morph target. Store it. So when I do this, and if I do it again... it's not right. Actually, wait. Let me store it first, then apply. No, that didn't work. Anywho, I'll just go on with it. I'll try a different brush. Oh, wait. Speaking of different brushes, there is a particular one called the chisel that should give me that same effect. If I do that, delete, store, let me try that one more time. Do this. There we go. Okay, so it was dependent on the brush. Okay, let's go. It's got the lazy mouse. Oh. One moment, let me turn this off, because it was also applying that to the back. I thought it was. Never mind. Come on, come on, come on. There is another chisel brush I can use. Where are you? Perhaps not chisel, but... Oh... BS. Scribe. Or... I guess? This has a double. Not quite. Close. I think if I fiddle with my focal shift. E. Yeah, that could be it. Negative 46. That's what I'm looking for, but the intensity is a bit too high. Let's drop it down to 50. Getting there. Increase the focal shift. Decrease it? Increase it. I'm trying to get that nice little spike. That could be it. 57. How about 39? Okay, I'll wing it. Quick save. Great. Also, I have my tablet crisscrossed, so if I look weird on the camera, that's why. My left hand is on the keyboard, my right hand is on the tablet. Yeah. Come on. Well, speaking of, I realized something yesterday. So, I am right hand dominant. However, I use my left hand to snack on things and eat stuff. How are you? Are you the same? Is your dominant hand the snack-free hand? I don't know if that made sense. How different is 3D modeling from 2D drawing? Yeah, no idea. The difference between 2D and 3D... software-wise, it's a lot different. But the knowledge is transferable. So I'd say you have a good amount of experience with human drawings. That way, if you were to 3D model it, you have, I guess, the landmarks in place. Like, if you draw a circle, half of that circle is the nose, half of the nose of the circle is, like, the mouth. And I think the ear is the combined height of, you know, the eye and the bottom of your nose. So if you have that understanding down, you could still apply it to 3D. If you were to, I don't know, insert up the sphere. And I need to get better at this too. So if I just have this ball of here. I've seen some people do it much quicker. Here, maybe square up the chin, however you want it. Ew, big eyes. So this is half, in a way. Half of this would be the... Grr. Hi. Well, your face would be better than my face. My 2D art is non-existence. Well, I take that back. I would just make manufacturing art, line art, nothing too complex. If I have a pen tool, like an Illustrator, I can Bezier and do the curves. I can do my curves better on 2D than, well, I should be able to do both. Let me take one. Actually, let me just try to match the art. So I see something like scribe. One more thing I can do. I can isolate it. So I can grab just that. Everything else is blocked off, so it should not be affected if I were to go over my thing. Something like that. This one kind of curves in more. Yeah. I do forget I can also move it too. That's not right. This is gonna be, well, I didn't expect to start this part here. I was gonna block in the rest of the little robot. But it's good to try something new. Building new brain cells. So I hear. Yeah, so to your question, 2D art, it's not that great. But I try to utilize what the software is capable of and do my best with that to get the result I'm looking for. That is not close, and it's too big. I could start with the middle, at least get that out of the way. Oh, wait, speaking of middle. Yeah, okay, let me just backtrack this. I'll fiddle with the pen stuff later. But what I had in mind was, if I were to get the midpoint of this, if I do a bevel here, that breaks up my crease, but I can recrease that. Crease. I think that was it. Just the top part gets creased. And then grab this. Cut this off. Polygroup. Polygroup again. Is it still connected? It is. Extrude, polygroup all. Oh, right. I was talking earlier about the dominant hand and the snack hand. Yeah, just a random realization I had yesterday. ZM X to the Z. I might be able to Q mesh this. So grab that, Q mesh. No. Instead, maybe I'll stitch it. If it'll let me. Nope. Okay, undo, undo, undo. I'll just grab it. Oh, I was gonna say, now that you're streaming again, I'm guessing that means you got yourself a job and you got yourself an awesome computer and stuff, right? Is that how life goes? Come on, increase. Increase, please. You did. Woo! That is good. Money, in a sense. Increase. I think last time you told me, because you worked at a car dealership or something and you didn't like that. I think that was a good call that you didn't stay there. Where are you at now? If you don't mind me asking. Edge loop. It doesn't have that. It's got this thing going on here. I could move it. Or add another line. I'll add another line. Let's see. Yes, very sus. I can only imagine what kind of a sales tactic they would do or have you do. But good. I'm glad you're at a much better place now. Man, my thing is not symmetrical. I need to... Oh, I don't have LSIM on, that's why. Okay, let's do a quick mirror XZ to fix things. Okay. I think we're good now. We should be symmetrical once more. You're back in the gym life. Whoa. Very nice, man. I need to do that. But alright, yay, gym life. I've been in a rut lately, and my supervisor was saying, hey, you should do some more cardio. That should give you more energy. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I haven't done that in a while. So I need to get back into doing my jump ropes and stuff. There's been too many days where I'm waking up to the alarm and I'm like, I want to stay in bed for another hour or until 5 minutes. I need to get to work. So hopefully I can fix myself. Let's increase that. Maybe increase that. How's that look? I think I can move this down. Let's see. Gym life. I think I can move this out. Move. Point. Oh, come on, you. That shouldn't be creased, so let's do that. And that. And then And I could probably stitch this away. Here, here, and here. If I stitch this here, and here, maybe? This I might need to delete if it'll let me. It does. Good. Looks better. So, gym life. Are you there to get the gains, get the muscle, or lose calories, or both? What do you shoot for? Body strength, upper body strength, lower body strength? The everything? I haven't been to an actual gym in years, but I do have myself that little, they call it a power tower. It's like a pull-up bar station. So I've been doing that since it's conveniently in my kitchen, and while I'm getting my food cooking, I can do that for a bit. And that one has like a little horn hook coming out. So I'll try to blend this in, or let's see. If I crease that. I need to make like two. No, I don't have to make a loop. Because if I do this, apply, I could just carve it in there, like other way. Woo. Something like that. Okay. Let's see. How did I get into it? Well, I think it was the workplace I'm in is what got me into it. Because previously, I think you remember I was a watchmaker. A watchmaker who's at a workbench all day with a screwdriver and other tools, working on small parts and stuff. And then to do office job, computer, keyboard, mouse, that's a complete 180. It took a while to learn 3D at the job place. They were very good at kind of training me on the spot to learn not the whole 3D modeling software, but just enough to get going. And I think it was, so this is a Z modeler. It's modeling, then there's sculpting. If I hit apply, there's what you saw earlier, me doing this. But the Z modeling part, that made sense to me. At first, there was so much stuff going on. Look at all this. And like, I don't know what each one does. But, you know, just one week at a time, I got familiar to see, okay, so inset does this, and polygroup changes colors. Eventually, it just made sense to me. So it clicked. And it's, what's the way? I don't want to say, yeah, for this case, it's like black and white to me. And in watchmaking, it's also black and white because I'm following a technical document on how to service a watch. And it's like, do it this way, use this type of lubricant, use this grease, not an oil for this application point. And with this one, it's, if I want to do this effect, like spin this edge here, spin the edge, it will indeed spin it. Like, okay, that makes sense. So yeah, over time, as I got more familiar with Z Modeler and what each stuff does, it's kind of I guess I tell myself it's like learning a new language. I kind of got more fluent at it. How to use it in a certain way to get the effect I want. And yeah, I guess long answer to your question, the current workplace I'm at is what got me introduced into 3D modeling, and then it made sense to me. And also, I like to make stuff. So before 3D modeling, I would actually do the laser cutting stuff. Grab a sheet of birch wood, find a laser cutting machine I could use, learn how to use that, and then I had fun laser cutting stuff and putting it together and making it look nice. So I do this. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, just that maker mentality. I was all about that. Now I'm kind of currently in a rut, so I need to do my cardio and maybe I can get out of that rut. Also, scale edge. I want to make it, yes, like that. Like stick out. Maybe not as much as that. So undo, click it, and then adjust the last one. So maybe this much. Ooh, I need to not have you stick out like that. Doot. Do you speak any other languages? No. Do I speak any other linguinguam? Nope. I can understand Vietnamese, but I can't say sentences. So currently I am unolinguo. Bilingual? No, bilingual is 2. One linguo. Yeah. Someday, maybe I'll feel like picking back up my native language. But for now, I don't see a need for it. I'm not planning to go to Vietnam to practice that language, nor do I have much Vietnamese friends to practice it with. So it wouldn't be practical, for me at least, to learn that. Now, if I learned on Spanish, that could be a more useful language to learn. Your name. Sure, yeah. Native language, origin language, ethnicity language. Currently it's my primary language. Let's go with that. Primary. Symmetry. There. Oh, I need to make it more curvier, more roundish. Like that, maybe? Nope. Come on, grab it. Something is... Oh, okay. I need to pull this out more. That should help relax it a bit. Alternatively, instead of me manually Z-modeling this in, I could just slap a circle. I might just do that. I'm so used to doing the Z-modeling stuff because when I'm at work, I'm doing that to get the precise look whenever I model a ring, a jewelry. So things has to curve the right way. But here, could just add this here, make it a little bit ovalish, bring it down, do that. And then I could flare it out a bit. So if I grab this, inflate, give me that. Ew. Why did it do that? One more time. This, and inflate. I think that's just normal, what inflate does. But I don't want that thing sticking out in the back, so I'm going to flatten it. So alternatively, I could have done this. 5 and 4. Yeah, this would have been better. Just rotate it in. And bloop. Yeah. I'm a bit rusty getting back into streaming. I need to find more simpler route to do that than whatever the heck I just did here. And to not lose all the progress, I'll just duplicate this off. Turn that off, and on this one, with all the history, I'll just undo it. Undo, undo, undo. Something like that. Back to this. Put that in here. Oval it up some more. Why didn't it just... yeah. Boink. There we go. And then this little piece here, I will flatten it. So with the gizmo turned on, hold down Control, smoosh, 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 and tuck it inside the rim. And this one I can probably undo a few more until I get rid of this gap here. Yeah, will that work? It's still there. Gosh. Okay, so undo way back here. Yeah. Just thought of something. You ever dabbled with the AI stuff yet? AI art, AI music, AI nonsense? There's been a few cases where I have played with it, just to kind of get this idea out of my head so I can visually see it. Not into AI. Cool. That is good. Good from the artist's standpoint of view. Slump. I think also I was going to do the... Dang it. I wanted to have this little bump here. How about I just do that? Let me turn this back on. I might want to keep this one now. Or I might not. I don't know. Smooth. Smooth should help tuck it in. And this crease here. Man, it's so laggy. Crease. Okay. I'll take that. That'll work for me. I'll leave it like that. So this piece here, if I add a loop here, because I see 1 and then 2. So 1. Let me slide this in here a bit. And then, yeah, I think just 1. Poly group, poly loop. Crease this. Yeah, we could use a crease. I crease that. Extrude this. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, yellow. And then slide out this. No, maybe? Scale. Okay, no. Leave that there. I want to add. Well, actually, all this should be tucked in. So, pull this down a bit more. And I do need to fix this. I think I can push it back in if I Q mesh it. It's not pretty, but oh, another question I just thought of regarding with the gym life. So with the gym life, are you going to do any diet with it too, or eat normally as you are now? That was one thing that gets talked a lot. Depending on whatever someone's goal is when they go to the gym. If they're trying to build mass, are they eating more protein? If they're trying to lose calories, are they eating more lean meats, less fat, less sugar, all that stuff? So, just a bit more protein, okay. What is your protein of choice? I used to do a lot of like pork chops with my air fryer years ago, though. Now I've been actually not eating much meat. I've been just eating like veggies, carrot, peas, corn. I've been doing some kimchi too. I don't know if you had kimchi before. And then some hard-boiled eggs, or they're not boiled eggs, but I'm able to put it in the air fryer and get the same result. And I like it because I don't have to babysit the stove top and make sure the water doesn't boil over and stuff. So it's quite the game changer if you have an air fryer. It stays there. Let's see, chicken breast. That's good. Whey protein, yeah. Getting sick of chicken breast. Uh-oh. I'm different where I can eat the same food over and over again and I get tired of it. I know some people are not like that. Yeah, a little gassy there all of a sudden. There's this one spice I like to add to my chicken as I put it in the air fryer. It's like a roasted garlic and herb spice. It's very good. I like it. Easy to sprinkle on the chicken breast, and yeah. Come on, pull it out. Maybe in a bit more. Yeah, I would go back and forth with the pork chop and the chicken breast, just whichever was on sale at the grocery that time. Then the whey protein. Yeah, I still do that too. Well, yeah, I do that. So, as I say that, I don't do breakfast. I've gotten to the point where I used to have like a banana and a glass of water for breakfast, but now I just wake up, don't eat anything until lunchtime, and then my lunchtime consists of a banana, some blueberries. This is all in a smoothie shake format. I have like a little blender. So in a little blender cup, actually, this one here, there's a little adapter that'll grind stuff up. Do banana, frozen blueberries, some chopped ginger if I have it ready, and then I sprinkle in the whey powder in there too, and then the creatine. I sprinkle in a scoop of creatine powder, and then yeah, just blend it up with water, and that's my lunch. Keeps me full until dinner time, which is the stuff I mentioned about the steamed veggies and corn. So I'm really just having 2 meals a day. Weekends though, I can go kind of crazy. I can get me a frozen pizza, eat that in one sitting. I do snack on peanuts and almonds, so I've been getting better at that. Years before, it was just chips. Yummy salty chips and candies, and man, I was a fatty back then. Okay, how's this looking? It's still creased. Do I want it creased? I want this one creased, maybe. Because this would be over it. Oh, I guess I need to push this in, yeah. If I push this in, this should fix it. It kind of fixed it. Isolate that, isolate that. Grab this, move it up, move it in. Since I'm here, I'll do this one too. Grab that, move it up, and move it in. Okay, that'll work. That'll hide it. Quick save. Let's see. Peanuts are an addiction to me. I agree. I'm trying to do better to make a bag of peanuts last for a week. I'm really stretching it out. I used to do like handful, just reaching. Now I'm just picking one at a time, and that kind of keeps me full, or at least keeps the portion under control. Yeah. Peanuts are good, cheap and healthy. Protein snacks. I gotta push this in more. I could rotate it. I might rotate it. Yeah, that'll work. And then I'm not quite done yet. I need to make it bulgy and flare out, which I guess I could have done that, yeah. What I did earlier here, if I flare this out. Oh, right, I wanted this part to puff up. So let me try this. If I add this here, and then scale it, if it'll work the way nope. That's not what I'm thinking of. However, if I do polyloop, is that right? There's something I have in mind. Oh, right. I can delete this. This is one thing I remember. So instead of adding one line by itself, I can do multiple. If you select multiple, there's interactive elevation. So if I drag this here, change color, I can just manually raise it up the way I want it to. Like that. Increase this, and that should be the look I'm after, where it's kind of bulging up a bit, and there's a little bit of a dip. This dip is a bit too deep. So if I could do this, yeah, I'm okay with that. So that's kind of creased here. This part I could uncrease, and that should give me the. I don't want that. I don't want that. I'll do the same too. Insert multiple. Puff this out, change color, and then uncrease that. And then this one here, scale, 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 slightly puff it out. There we go. I could flare this out a bit more too. Oh, another thing I just realized what I can do after I scale this out more. I could probably make the horns on this too. Let's see, how big is a bag? Good question. I think it's a 2-pound bag. 2 pounds sounds right. It's a 2-pound dry roasted peanut. There was this one peanut I like. It's like honey roasted. Very, very good. But there's freaking sugar in there, so I'm trying not to have much sugar intake. So, yeah. Dry roasted peanut is what I have. I can do, what's it called? Lightly salted peanuts. Those are nice too. But I got the lightly salted sea salt almonds. And yeah, that works. What about you? What kind of peanut are you going through? Yeet. Grab here, move the plates here, move this back in here. Come on, work with me. Here. Straighten it out. Oh, if I crease it, that could fix it too. Crease. Man, that's broken. There. Oh, I need to slide this out a bit. Slide edge. You could probably crease it. There, yeah, that'll hide it in here perfectly. Eat that a day. Let's see. The brand I got, or I've had before, was the Blue Diamond brand. Almonds. The peanuts, there's a bunch of different off brands, but to me they're just peanuts. Peanuts is peanuts. But the Blue Diamond one and their almonds, they got like this wasabi almond. Really good. Very savory. That one, it's so savory where I have to do just one almond at a time because it's got that strong, I guess, yeah, the wasabi flavor. It's got a kick to it. What else? Oh, right. I was gonna do the horn. The horn, and let me taper this in. I think I can do that if I do a mask here and then gooch it in. So live views, gooch, 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 and crease. If I crease this edge and this one, and bring it down, that should work. It's poking into it. And I didn't mask off the middle. So let me do that. Just protect that one. Do that again. Not too far out. Bring this out a bit. I guess a bit more. It would help if I grab this one for reference, so I know how far I can pull it out. It's quite the pinch. Symmetry turn on. Do this. If I crease this one, that should... No. It's not doing what I thought it would. I think it's because I have the... If I have this set to 4... Or, you know, how about I just turn this off? Yeah, that works. 5, 4... If I bring this back to the center, that should even things out. I need to slightly pinch this in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, can't do that. Bad stuff happens if I try to do that. I have to, though. Something's out of place. If I mirror and weld, it creates this weird cleavage there. Because earlier I tried to move it when it wasn't masked off. Is there a way to fix it? It's not the prettiest fix, but if I grab this one, go here, and just pull it up. That's so gross. Okay. So we have it. This little fin, this little flap. It should not be here. I want to delete that. Mirror points, and that should fix it. There. It didn't look much, but it would have caused weird things to happen later on. this middle part here. I could crease it, but I'll lose this rounded, bulgy part here. So if I were to crease it, say this, it's all spiky. In real life, if I were to print this, that's okay, because then when I smooth out the sharp edge there, it'll get rounded on its own and look okay. Oh, did it do it again here? It did. Nar, nar. It's got a weird flap. Okay, I need to fix that. There. Where'd that flap go? There's that flap. Okay. Delete that. Oh no, I can't do that. I need to mask this, unselect everything, invert the mask, pull it up so I can grab it easier. Same thing. Grab this, delete, well points, and we are okay, I hope. If I mirror and weld, no more flaps. Good. Let me do a hard save. Haven't saved this in a while. Details. Haven't saved this since 7 o'clock. Oh wow, it's been an hour. Yee! Lost track of time. Speaking of snacks and food and peanuts and stuff, you ever lose track of appetite when you're streaming? Or do you feel hungry during midstream and you're like, oh, I gotta eat? What's it called? When you're in a state of flow, you kind of lose track of things. I think that's kind of what I am kind of in right now. Bruh, yes. Appetite, thirst. Got my thirst right here. Hydrate and stretch. Oh, speaking of stretching, let me save this. So in real life, I'm also doing 3D modeling projects for people, helping them out and stuff. My current one that I'm working on, well, there's a few, but this is the most active one. She's a massage therapist, and she's hiring people, and she wants to train them so they can know where the muscle that have knots are, where they're located at, that are most common when patients are coming into her office. So a lot of what I learned so far, the scapula here, the bone, apparently a lot of knots form where the bones are and near the end points of the muscle area. So, for example, the skull here. Where'd it go? The skull, that muscle connecting to the skull, we have lots of bumps here. I can feel it on mine. And then she mentioned there's a guitar string when the trapezius muscle, from the end points of that muscle to the connecting point to the skull, it can get really tight, like a guitar string. She says guitar strings a lot. So it's not quite thin like this, but it can be tight. And it's like, cool. I'm learning lots from her. It was quite the interesting conversation because she has hundreds of hours in massage therapy and she's trying to communicate what she wants. I don't get it. Like, she massages this area, like, see, there's this here, but all I feel is her finger. She feels the knot. I just feel the finger. But anywho, it's been fun working with her. I'm waiting for her to hear back on the current stuff I have. If this is what she's looking for, cool, I'll start a print. If not, if there's more changes, no worries, I'll do some more changes. But yeah, just interesting to learn how the cluster of knots are. And she said you can even, if it's really bad, you can hear the crunch. So I'll do some ASMR. I can hear the crunch when I'm rotating my shoulder. I'm really knotted out. And this is recent. I slept on it wrong one night. I was sleeping on my side, and I woke up in pain. But, yeah. Anywho. So there's that. Figured, hey, this is kind of gym life, work-related stuff to share. So yeah, the idea is she wants to have one showing the knotted side, and then the other side is going to be all healthy. So, like that. That way, the trainee, the new hires, will know the difference. And hopefully it'll be a good training model, too. It sure helps me. I learned a lot from it. It'll be roughly... Oh, yeah. Dude, my warm-up level is like 0. Never have I warmed up. I always take it for granted. To prevent injury, yeah. I need to get better. Well, I've been actually stretching more often now, so that's kind of warming up. But, yeah. I gotta do more stretches. Well, I do stretches at work, so there's that. Yep. And her and her boyfriend, fiance, they live not too far away from me too. So it was like, hey, what a coincidence. They're like 6 minutes away, so like we're practically neighbors. So yeah, figure I share that. Just some random, cool, fun stuff. Yep. And the importance of posture. Straighten the back. Having tight joints just makes everything. It does, dude. Tight joints, tights everything. I'm getting old. The older people get, the more they'll feel it. Oh, did I do this? I did do this. I know. This is also gnarly and ugly. Okay. One last time. This should fix it. Do that. Invert that. Pull it down. Get rid of that. Delete. Mirror and weld. And we're good. You grab this one and this one. Combine that together. I want to find a way to tuck it in nicely. That might be difficult. Unless... well... I could do it that way, or... that's probably better. Do that. And then flatten it. I want to fill in this area. Because, ah, dang it. Did you come back again? No, he didn't come back. Whew. If I do that, I don't want it to go under here. Well, I kind of do. Do that. Bring that in more. That should work. That should work. This, oh man, clean that up. And I'm gonna name this. Call this the hat. Whew. Okay, wasn't expecting to work on the hat some more. I was gonna block out the rest of the body. Like this part here. I just left that in there. I think that's kind of the overall shape. Not as sharp as this part. If I increase it, then it's smooth, which kind of looks smooth too. Sharp, smooth. I think it's smooth. And then also, let me add lines. Just a single line. Single line here. And there's probably another one here in the middle. So I had the first line here, and then one in the middle here for this point. And that will help me later on. The belly, we don't know what the belly looks like. But since this is the only image that exists, I get to add my 3D modeling interpretation to it. It could be like this, or it could be a hot dog shape. Like I could stretch this way back here. Whatever makes sense. And then being able to fill in the 3D part, it's I was gonna say it's like an art form itself, but it's more like, so that's what it looks like. Ugh, tight joints. What do I have? I was gonna say, I have the shiatsu belt massager. That helps in a pinch. I did visit her massage clinic at one point. She does a good job at massaging, elbowing, getting all the knots out. I was really knotted up when I visited her. But this shiatsu belt helps in a pinch. Shiatsu belt. It kind of simulates what she does, but it's more of a ball shape. I might have shown this off a while back ago. Let's see. But having that is really helpful. I spent a good amount of time on it last night. I might do it again. In a few hours here. Oh, you know what? I don't have live screen. I'll just do a quick picture save. Oh, guess that won't work. Can I drag it into PureRef? Here, paste. There you go. I can. This little shiatsu belt massager. Just kind of, as you pull forward, you can kind of have it dig deep into your muscle area. It's also like, they can warm up too. You can increase the speed at which it rotates. So there's that. This one is $40, but you can apply a 15% coupon on Amazon. But yeah, I recommend it. It's nice. Okay, so I added this blue cylinder here. Is that in the middle? I think it's in the middle. Front, middle, end. Front, middle. I guess that's my middle. Something like that. And then let me, where am I at? 814. So that I can feel I actually made some good progress on the stream. Let me do the leg. If I can do one leg, I can duplicate it 3 more times and get the rest of the leg. So, the leg, to me, looks like a cube. Well, I start with a cube. Let me make a fold or two. Leg. Leg. Okay. The leg is a diamond shape. Turn on symmetry. X and Z. 5 and 4, and we'll crease it. So, and Y, we'll use Y too. So like this, scooch that in. It's rounded at the top, sharp on the side. So I could uncrease this. Better yet, let me just delete the middle. Less points to worry about. So it looks like that. Let's bring it in more. And then to get that look, I add a line here and raise it up. It gives me something like that. There we go. That's kind of the curvature radius I'm after. This one needs another line here so that I can swoop it in. So we'll grab this, swoop, 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 just a bit, and then it really get creased out. So if I crease this, there's that. That one's not creased, or maybe, how's the other leg? I clicked out of the screen. I'm gonna say that they're all creased like that. Oh, hey, this helps. This also buckled in too. It's, okay. Let me do that. Let's just bring this in a bit. Okay, let's start with this. I'll leave it creased. Do I want to? If I don't crease it. So say I did this. Add one more here. Kind of similar to what I did up here. Adding another line could kind of help tighten it up, but not crease it. And then this whole edge rim here, that I can do. If I highlight this, do that. Inset, legacy, here we go. Boop. And then I want to crease this, the blue one here. Then I can pop it up. If I add insert, multiple, interactive, grab that, bring it in. I just want one, come on. Up, down, left, right. Yeah, like that. It looks rounded to me. None of it looks sharp other than the middle. So, what happened here? The corner. Increase that, increase that. Increase all of this. Add a crease here. Uncrease that. This part, the corner looks a bit too thin compared to the rest. So I need to manually adjust that. Do that one. I think this is the point. Bring that out here. Bring that out here. And now it looks okay. If I increase that. Okay. And then I see a little bit of a crease here. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, add one line here. And then I'm gonna try to flex it. Hang on, Control Shift, shrink it. I want this one. Eat. So I want that one. Mask that. I'm not liking how this part is getting pinched in. If I uncrease this one, that might fix it. Ah. Increase it, please. Okay, I got a mirror involved. Oh, that's why. Okay. Increase, but without the Z. Did that fix it? I guess I'll just leave it there. I think if I add another line here, that should relax it. Nope. Move this here, move this here and here, raise this up and down. Just making it flow. Let's see, how do I pull this off? It's flat, slightly curved, and at the very bottom, it's like a half circle there. I think I almost had it. Grab this, pull it out a smidge, mask that, pull it out a little bit more. Then mask this, and that, a little bit more. And there is a thing, I can bend arc. I'm gonna save that for later. It's slightly bend it like that. Also, I think it needs to be a bit more slimmer. Some of that, some of this. Let's compare it to the body. It's to the eyeball. The eyeball. Oh, I don't have the eyeball in here yet. Let me add a sphere just as a placeholder. The sphere is... how wide is it? Maybe that's good enough. Slightly bigger. Let's make it a similar color. It's got a light blue. Oh. All of a sudden, my hunger is kicking in. Getting hungry now. Alright, let's move this where this is halfway to the eye. And it's below the belly. Well, so if I have this here, it could be like, here. It's one-legged right now. Here. Yeah, I think that's well, it also has a little stubby feet here, a little toe. Ooh, I like that. So that's the shin, and that's the thigh. So I have to make that back part here too. So from here, increase this. Okay, yeah. The tummy is growling at me. I think I might wrap this streaming session up. And then find some food. Yeah, I think I'll do that. But first, let me tweak this one a bit. Okay. Make it more rounder. And then do the same for this one. Then I feel like... Let me see how this will look like. Nope, no, I'll just leave it there. Leave it there. Okay, yeah, let's wrap it up. Save! Ah, stretch! I haven't moved in a few minutes. Ah! Thanks for this stream, guy. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Vicky. Okay. Let's eat. Until next time, man. Yeah.